Hi everyone, Stone Crypto here, bringing back to you some more rock solid crypto tutorial content. Today's topic, I'll be going over who you should be following for crypto news on YouTube and Twitter, and then potentially some red flags that you should be staying away from. So we'll be starting off with YouTube, and the first section I'll be going over is who you should be following for your daily YouTube crypto market updates. We have Crypt0, Omar Bam. I've been following him for about a year now. Data Dash and Box Mining as well. Each of these guys have over 100,000 subscribers, provide great daily YouTube crypto market updates. And they also interview some of the most well-known CEOs in the crypto space, as well as some ICOs that you may potentially be interested in. Tone Vase and Node Investor, they both provide price analysis on cryptocurrencies, and I follow Tone Vase mainly for his Bitcoin price analysis. He has a numerical price indicator that kind of allows you to see where Bitcoin is at on a bull and bearish level. It starts at a 1, which is the beginning of a bull and bear cycle, and it ends at a 9, which is the end, potentially the end of a bull and bear cycle. He also does 1-hour charts, 4-hour charts, 24-hour charts, and weekly charts, just to give you an overview of the general outlook on Bitcoin, as it could be bearish or bullish in any one of those scenarios. Node Investor provides price analysis on many of the altcoins that Tone does not cover, such as Ethereum, Litecoin, Neo, ADX. So there's a lot of them out there that Node Investor does a great job on covering. He also does cover Bitcoin as well, and I'll match his analysis with Tone's. Clif High, just want to say thank you, Clif High, for retweeting out my channel. It's grown significantly since then. I mainly follow Clif for forward-looking and future-looking trend analysis on the crypto space, as well as some coin analysis as well. And I've been following Clif for about 2 years now, and I've been buying his bare naked wealth reports at halfpasthuman.com for over a year. And how I learned about Clif is mainly through gold and silver. I was a past gold and silver investor for about five plus years, and in order to really understand how gold and silver really moves and the price movements of the metals, you kind of have to understand everything that is going on in the world. You need to understand the economic situations of the US, Russia, China, Europe, South America. You'll need to understand the politics going on in that nation, geopolitics, even weather, as certain volcanoes erupting, earthquakes, major hurricanes can potentially affect the price of gold and silver. And Clif actually covered a lot of that in his original Alta report. The bare naked wealth report that Clif covers right now is strictly for cryptocurrency, but the Alta report used to cover everything on a forward-looking level: weather, geopolitics, economic trends, financial market trends. And that's kind of what I used to reference Clif for as well. And I've moved on from gold and silver to cryptocurrency mainly because the gold and silver markets are not a freely traded market. They're heavily manipulated by central banks and governments. And the cryptocurrency is kind of like a more modern day, better, freely traded gold, at least Bitcoin is. And then the technology, blockchain, smart contracts that come along with cryptocurrency are another reason why I've got involved as well. So next we have Andreas Antonopoulos. Andreas is probably the most well-known crypto educator or Bitcoin and blockchain educator in the space. He's been doing this for well over 3 years. A lot of it he's been doing for free. Recently, I believe he was donated or gifted over 1 million in Bitcoin. $1 million worth of Bitcoin, not 1 million Bitcoin. And he does great speeches. You can follow him on his YouTube channel. One of my most favorite speeches that he's done was this Q&A forum that he held with the Canadian Senate back in 2013, where he pretty much was bombarded with questions by everyone on the Canadian Senate, and he answered all of them very eloquently and on a very kind of down-to-earth level that helped everybody understand. It was not confrontational at all. Next, we have Twitter. Twitter's a little bit more comprehensive, as majority of the crypto news needs to be analyzed real time. So a lot of the people you want to be following on Twitter are going to be tweeting out stuff almost multiple times a day. And the first group of, I guess, Twitter handles you should be following are your exchanges and the exchange CEOs. And I'll show you an example as to why. We'll start off with Richie here. Richie is the CEO of Bittrex. And why you should be following Richie and Bittrex as well is because whenever a coin is listed on Bittrex, Richie tweets it out before Bittrex does. So you'll want to know and follow Richie's just so you can be up to date on the coins that are being released onto Bittrex. You could be holding one of those new ICO coins that is only on EtherDelta or isn't really on any liquid exchange. When it lists on Bittrex or when it lists on Binance, the price movement of that coin will increase dramatically, and it could potentially increase dramatically to the upside. And if the price is spiking, you may want to be taking some profits. Depends on how your investment strategy is. And you also want to follow these CEOs and the exchanges because they get hacked and attacked on a daily basis. So if an exchange goes down, you'll want to know why it's going down. Is it going down for maintenance? Is it going down because it got hacked? And a lot of the Twitter handles will allow you to stay up to date on that. You also want to follow many of the coins and ICOs. And as I mentioned before, when a ICO coin lists on exchange, that's one of the main reasons why you should be following the exchanges and the particular ICO company. But you also be wanting to follow these companies because they could be signing partnerships with companies that may spike up the price and drive up volume. Maybe they're launching their alpha, their beta. Are they releasing their code publicly on GitHub? That might drive confidence. Is their platform launching? Are they testing atomic swaps with Litecoin and Bitcoin? Those things are all very important, and why you should be following many of the Twitter handles of these coins and ICO companies. Wallets, the same thing as well. For security reasons, you want to follow all the major wallets: Exodus, Ledger, Trezor, MyEtherWallet. If there's any potential flaws in their code or a glitch that's being exploited, you'll want to know. If there's an update, you'll want to know as well. So follow all the wallets on Twitter and all the prominent figures. So a lot of these people have very, very large Twitter followings and have a lot of money in the space and are invested in multiple different companies. Eric Voorhees is the CEO of Shapeshift. If you didn't know, Shapeshift is kind of an exchange service that allows you to change your cryptocurrency into other cryptocurrency without actually using an exchange. They're kind of like an online exchange that doesn't require you to fill out any of your personal details. Eric Voorhees is also on the board of Exodus, which is a wallet that many of us use that holds multiple different cryptocurrencies. Exodus has a relationship with Shapeshift that allows you to exchange many of your coins using Exodus as well. Eric Voorhees is also on the board of Salt Lending, which is a crypto asset-backed lending program. And Eric is just one of these influential figures. You have Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin, Jihan Wu, the co-founder and CEO of Bitmain, the largest Bitcoin China mining company. And China has a majority of the Bitcoin miners in the world. Roger Ver is also a very large investor in Bitcoin related companies as well. Next and last, you'll want to follow the major crypto media outlets such as CoinDesk and Cointelegraph. There's journalists out there and independent journalists that you may want to follow as well from other sources. And lastly, we have potential red flag YouTubers: CryptoNick, Trayvon James, and Craig Grant. So CryptoNick, I was following around March of 2017. He had less than 10,000 subscribers. He's grown significantly since then, but he's been doing a lot of shady stuff, such as only promoting referral link programs on his channel. I understand that everyone is out there to make money, but if you're not having your subscribers' interest at heart, that's a big problem when the larger the following you get. And I think it was around May or June when I stopped following CryptoNick because he promoted this scam program called eCoin Plus that allowed you to double or triple your Bitcoin in a month or two. I guess it was rumored that CryptoNick was paid for Bitcoin to deposit 5 Bitcoin into this program. and it collapsed. He lost his Bitcoin, but then from the referral code that he posted on the site, he made over 4 times the amount of Bitcoin that he actually lost on the site. He then immediately deleted all the YouTube videos promoting eCoin Plus, and anyone that commented about eCoin Plus on his YouTube videos, he would delete those comments. And that was really shady because it wasn't the first program that CryptoNick promoted that went bust. There was a couple of other cloud mining platforms that he promoted that, kind of went poof as well. And now he's also promoting another really scammy site called BitConnect. Trayvon James is also promoting BitConnect as well. A lot of people call him a scammer. I personally don't have any issues with him, but you should know about Trayvon James potentially as well. And always do your own due diligence. Never take anyone's word for what it is, and back everything up. Craig Grant, also a promoter of BitConnect right now, promoted a lot of different referral link programs, and pre-crypto he was involved in some type of controversy and scam with selling photos or fake girlfriends or something like that. But you should look into these individuals, or just stay away from them if you're not interested in learning more about them. If you liked this particular episode, feel free to like, subscribe, and follow Stone Crypto for updates, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode.